Is this Mr. Tobin's wife?
Yes, it is. Who is this?
This is Detective Jack from the police.
Police? Did something happen? I mean, does the police send a text message like this?
Yes, we do. We use all kinds of information networks to protect the safety of all citizens. That's how it is nowadays.
I see. It's amazing that we live in such an era.
We do not want to put people at risk. We take safety measures every day.
The police are amazing. So, what can I do for you?
Yes, actually, it's about your husband.
My husband?
Yes, ma'am. We have to arrest your husband for a $100 million investment scam.
$100 million? Investment scam? That's impossible. There must be some mistake. My husband is not a scammer.
I understand how you're feeling. That's what people usually say. You've been living a normal life trusting your husband. I know it sounds crazy to hear he is a scammer all of a sudden.
It sure does. My husband is a very diligent and honest man. It's hard to believe that he would cheat for $100 million.
That's how all the scammers are like. If he was looking suspicious, then a scam wouldn't be successful. The more diligent and sincere a person like your husband is, the easier it is to fool others.
I see.
I see? This is not the time to be impressed, you know? Your husband is guilty of a very serious crime.
Right. I never knew my husband had guts to do such thing. I'm very shocked.
I feel sorry for you, ma'am. Your husband has two sides. I'm sure this comes as a great shock to you. But I'm asking you to let us deal with your husband.
I want to believe him, and I haven't even spoken to him yet. I can't just hand him over.
The longer you wait, the worse your husband's guilt will be. Is that what you want?
No. Then what should I do? Isn't there any other choice but to hand my husband over to you?
There is a way.
What? I'll do anything, so please tell me what I can do.
The victim is willing to accept a settlement.
How is that possible when $10 million has been stolen?
I guess the victim has a big heart, which is a good thing for your husband.
What?
If he returns $100,000, the victim is willing to accept the settlement.
$100,000 for $10 million? That doesn't make any sense.
It seems that $10 million that your husband took was money that he couldn't reveal to public. That's why they decided to settle for $100,000.
Oh, you mean that the money was dangerous to begin with?
That seems to be the case.
So the victim is also suspicious?
That's what I think. Maybe it was lucky for you, ma'am.
Then why don't you arrest him first? It was the victim who had the money that shouldn't have, right? Isn't that what you should be doing before arresting my husband?
That's not how it works. The other party is the victim.
I see. It all sounds so fishy.
That's how it is, you know.
Isn't this a scam?
What?
I'm starting to feel like I'm the one who is being cheated here. I'm gradually getting the feeling that I am.
No, ma'am, that's not true. I'm a police officer. I would never do anything to deceive the citizens.
But I find it hard to believe that the police would send a text message on WhatsApp to an individual. I've never heard of it.
The world is always evolving. I told you earlier.
Who the heck are you? Do I know you?
Of course not. I am a police officer and my name is Jack.
Is it possible for a police officer to cheat someone out of $100,000? If it's fraud, it's a felony.
What? Even if I did, I didn't receive the cash, so it's not a crime, right?
Have you ever heard of attempted fraud?
Of course I have. But this is a proposal to solve the case, so it can't be a crime. And I'm a police officer, remember? There is no way I am deceiving you. Your husband is an investment scammer.
I see. Then let me speak with your superior officer.
What?
Because there's $10 million at stake, and my husband is involved. Then I would like to speak with your superior. I'd like to know how it happened. I'm not convinced that all my husband needs is only $100,000 to settle the case.
No, I'm in charge of this case. I can't put my superior officer in trouble.
I haven't asked you yet. Which police department are you assigned to?
I can't tell you that, because it's a top secret investigation.
No matter how top secret it is, the police always reveal their identities, don't they? It's absolutely suspicious if you don't. This is a fraud, aren't you?
What nonsense are you talking? I'm a police officer.
I see. Then may I identify the source of WhatsApp?
What? Don't you even think about it. You'll get hurt badly.
Huh? Do police officers talk so arrogantly? It's absolutely ridiculous.
Shut up. Then I'll tell you the truth. I'm not a police officer.
You were trying to trick me after all, weren't you?
Yes, I was. Now that you know it's a fake, let's get you to pay up quickly.
Who are you? Do you know my husband?
Yeah, well, sort of. Peter, right?
Yes, but did my husband give you my WhatsApp account?
No. It's your gambler dad who told me.
What? My father?
Yeah, you better do something about your dad.
Well, my father has his own life. So why should I pay you $100,000?
Because I'm a scammer. It's just that scammers get paid. I heard your husband started a successful business after college. I mean, he's a president, right?
Well, something like that.
Then, you can get $100,000 right away, can't you? Tell your husband. Tell him that his wife is in danger if he doesn't pay $100,000 right away.
Wow, so that's how scammers threaten people. I've never seen it before outside of TV. It's surprisingly educational.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding. I still have some chores to do. Can I be excused?
You've got to be kidding me. Well, don't think this is going to end like this. It's been 2 days since then. Are you ready for the money by now?
There's no way we have $100,000.
Why not? Your husband is a president, isn't he?
We don't have it, and that's it.
I had a feeling you would say that. So I just destroyed your car.
What?
A luxury car like that doesn't suit a woman like you who doesn't have $100,000.
That's terrible. Why did you do that?
I'm doing my job. I'll use every means at my disposal until I get paid.
That's horrible. That's how you make them fall for it, isn't it?
Well, yeah. If they just do what I say, I'll end it. If not, maybe the cat is next.
Huh?
You have a cat in your house, don't you? You have a high-class cat.
You mean May? She's like our child.
Then you'd better come up with $100,000 before May gets hurt. It's a small price to pay to save a high-class cat, right? If your husband's a president, $100,000 is a small price to pay. If you give away the money, I'll give you back your luxury cat.
Any president wouldn't have a penny to give to someone like you. Everyone works hard and earns money as a result of hard work. I can't allow you to take it.
I see. Well then, I guess I don't have a choice, do I? You'd better be prepared for me. How do you feel now? How does it feel to lose your precious kitty? In the first place, your house is too insecure, you know? It was like going into my own house. It was an easy job.
Is May safe?
Yeah, for now. See? You can hear the cat meowing, can't you?
Thank God. Please return my precious May.
I'm not giving her back for free. I'll give you back in exchange for $100,000.
Understood. I'll deposit the money now. Please tell me where to transfer it.
Are you nuts?
Huh?
There's no way a genius scammer like me would do such a thing.
What do you mean?
If I let you transfer the money, it will be traced back to me, right?
What am I supposed to do then?
You're going to have to bring it to me directly.
Huh? Where?
Anywhere I tell you.
Okay. I'll do exactly as you say, and please don't hurt May.
All right. Well then, get the $100,000 ready right away. I'll contact you shortly. Are you ready?
The money's ready.
Okay. Then go to the locker at the station. Put the money in the bag inside the locker. The key to the locker is in Peter's name at the coffee shop next door. Go get the key and open the locker.
Okay.
Don't even think about calling the police, okay? If I see the police, I'll hurt your cat right there.
No, I would never do that. I put the money while I was on the WhatsApp. What should I do next?
A guy's been hanging around behind you since a while ago. He's not a police, is he?
No, I don't think so.
You try anything funny and you'll never see your cat again, okay?
I'm aware of that.
Then leave the station.
Okay.
Go 300 meters to the left. There's a vending machine. There's an envelope under it. Take it out.
Okay, here it is. There's a key inside.
See the parking lot across the street from the vending machine? There's a white car there. Open it. Put the bag in the back seat. Put the key in the glove box.
Okay. I did as you said.
Okay. Then you go back to the station and go home. No mistakes, right?
Definitely. I did as you said. By the way, where's May?
Don't worry. You'll see the little kids area where you just walked in. I put her in a basket on a bench there. Go right away.
Yes, of course, I'll go.
Hey, what's this all about? Reply. Hey.
What is it?
What the heck are you thinking?
What is it? Oh, the cat is safe and sound. I'm glad to see she's doing well.
Don't be silly. There was no money in the bag.
Huh? But I did put the money in the bag.
What? All the dollar bills are toy money. Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding. I'm very serious, Jack. You should have worked for a pharmaceutical company.
What? Why? Why do you know where I work?
It's my profession.
Huh?
I'm actually a police officer.
What?
I used my professional authority and information network.
You? You were a police officer? According to your gambling-loving dad's information, you are a full-time housewife. And your husband started his own business and became the president. And you, his wife, are living comfortably. Are you saying your father was lying?
Oh, that may be so. My father has bad taste, doesn't he?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Actually, the car you destroyed wasn't my car. It was my father's car.
Huh?
And the expensive cat is not mine. It's my mother's cat.
What? I have no idea what's going on here. Have I lost my mind?
Besides, you're not an acquaintance of my husband's, are you?
What?
At first, you said my husband was a $10 million investment scammer, right? But that's absolutely impossible.
Why?
My husband passed away last year.
What?
You don't even know that, so there's no way you knew my husband.
What do you mean?
Who is the president of the company that started the business? My husband was in a car accident while chasing a criminal.
Does that mean your husband was a police officer too?
Yes. I can't forgive you for trying to cheat me out of $100,000 by using my husband.
Oh no. I didn't know anything. I just heard he was a businessman, a president.
My husband is not the kind of person to go to a restaurant and make friends with people.
I don't know anything about that.
You met him somewhere by chance, overheard some conversation. You followed my husband, didn't you? Then, you saw the house he lived in and mistakenly thought he was the president. That's about it, isn't it?
That's...
You didn't know? You think you can get away from all this for that reason? You tried to cheat people out of their money, you know? By the way, my parents are police officers too.
Huh?
And that house was also built by my parents. Probably the day you followed my husband was when he happened to be staying at his parents' house for work.
What the... You mean it all started with my misunderstanding? What the heck?
The last time I saw my husband probably more than a year ago. So why now?
There's a lot of reasons. I went to that house to narrow down the target. I saw him talking to your father. I thought you were having an affair. I followed your dad to get some information from him. He started gambling, which made it easier for me to talk to him. And that's how I got the information.
Well, I guess that's about it. I think my dad was on a stakeout for some reason. When you spoke to him, he took one look at you and thought you were up to something. And tactfully gave you my contact information on purpose.
Huh? So I was completely set up?
Well, I guess that's what it is.
Why didn't you reveal yourself earlier?
That would have spoiled the whole investigation, wouldn't it? You jumped in on your own. I'm so glad you jumped in and saved me the trouble. I was really lucky.
Oh no. But well, you knew what was going on, and you didn't pay the actual money. It's not like I'm guilty of anything. I'm just playing with the dollar bills, which is a toy. I appreciate that. Then I guess we'll never see each other again.
No way. We know exactly where you are.
What? How?
Do you think the police are stupid? Don't you dare to underestimate our investigation. How much have you ripped people off so far?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we? You're looking at a long journey.
How's that?
Because you keep cheating people. Evil will always be found out. Can't you even understand that? You're underestimating life too much.
You know what? I was totally played by you. And all I got was the toy money. Just let me off the hook for the sake of our relationship.
Huh? I don't remember going out with you.
We've talked on WhatsApp many times, haven't we? I've even been allowed to visit your parents' house from time to time. It's like we've been acquaintances for a while, right? Just let me off the hook for this time.
Huh? You've got to be kidding me. Not to mention fraud. I'm also going to sue you for destruction of property. And then, I'm going to charge you with theft because you kidnapped my parents' cat. How many more crimes have you committed?
Huh? That many? I did what I did to make my life better. You know that, right?
I don't know how you feel, but it's not nice to cheat people. And you've taken a lot of money from them. You should make good amends for that crime.
But it's going to be a long journey. I hope you'll let me off the hook for that. I didn't like what I did either.
You've been cheating a lot of people, but who are you to say otherwise? Anyway, you can tell them all the details at the police station. I'm afraid it's not my jurisdiction from there. You'll be interrogated by professionals.
Hey, I'm begging you again. Let me go. I'll do whatever you say.
Really? You'll really do anything I say?
Yes.
Then turn yourself in. Maybe you'll get off with a little less. Well, either way, the house you're in is surrounded by the police. You'll never get away with it anyway.
Are you kidding me? Are you saying there's no way out of this?
That's what I'm saying. I suggest you surrender yourself to the police. There's no escape now. I'm glad WhatsApp was useful.
Huh?
While we were texting, you were completely surrounded. The police said you'd send a text again, and I guess they were right. Maybe I should consider taking in your opinion?
What are you messing around with?
Well then, please be honest and tell them everything.
Huh? Wait a minute.
Later, the fraud group was arrested in a nearby house that Jack and his group were using as their hideout. A computer in their hideout was confiscated, and upon closer examination, the total amount of damage exceeded $2 billion. How many people have they deceived? Sometimes, they must have used deceased relatives or spouses like mine as a pretext to steal money from them. I can never forgive them, and I hope they will be given the appropriate punishment. I am sure that my husband in heaven is happy that the matter is now settled. I wish I could hear his voice directly. But since my husband is watching over me from heaven, I would like to fulfill my duty as a police officer with peace of mind.